Well, we meet again. It is once again Tactical Pineapple. We are riding out, taking a little bit different direction today because, well, frankly, I was getting sick and tired of the path that I was traveling. So if I'm getting sick of it, I'm sure you're getting sick of it. I kind of want to discuss today some of the interesting news that has come out this week, right? Uh, Two-way news this week has been absolutely amazing. It's been like a roller coaster of emotions for individuals who own or possess firearms. We all know we're under constant attack. I've covered that topic before, almost ad nauseum, and even now I feel like I'm just kind of beating a dead horse. But it's always new information. It's always coming out there, and I'm going to continue to push this stuff. Because I have to. Number one, as long as we have the opportunity to continue to put down these comments, I'm going to continue to beat the comments sections into your head. There will be links down in the description for pretty much, the most important shit you can do right now. Go out to the ATF, put a comment on their federal registry board, whatever the fuck it is. Like I said, links will be down below. Like I said, it's one of the most important things you can do right now for the two-way community is go leave those comments for the ATF. Be respectful, be original. It doesn't have to be a freaking book. It just has to be something. So there's an open comment section for pistol braces, and there's also an open comment section for the redefinition of what defines a receiver. So essentially going after 80% lowers and stuff like that too. So get out there, do the thing you need to do, and click that link after watching this video. And then, well, fuck it. If you got to click it while watching this video in order to get it done, then do it. I'd rather you do that than watch my shit. So, I recently did a video about the Wisconsin Assembly Bill 293. I kind of talked about how it's a great bill to put out there. It sets the framework and kind of gets the conversation spinning, but we all know that it's not going to go anywhere. So basically, by saying that, we're saying that we understand no matter what, bills like that aren't going to pass, and it's mostly just pandering. In the state of Wisconsin, does it have the potential to eventually go someplace? Sure. Will it ever make it anywhere? Probably not. Even if it did end up getting passed by a new governor, because it's not going to get passed by the current one, it will not take long for there to be an injunction. It'll be paused, and much like Freedom Week in California, things will go under court review for years and years, and nobody will ever fucking get anywhere on the matter in the first place. So, man, I tell you what, I hit all the red lights today, so I apologize for these cuts, but I don't want to subject you to these weights. So, the pandering is large amongst politicians, obviously, because they have to pander to their base so that people think they're actually doing something that they want them to do, but it's just plugging up a system and not really helping at all in the long run. Like I said, it's a good thing that the stuff is written, it's out there, but having it basically put out there as this is what we want to do is actually kind of a bad thing, right? So you're kind of giving up your hand before you have an opportunity to really play the game. So you don't flip your cards over in poker until all the bets are in. So by putting bills like that out, we're basically flipping our hand over before the flop and saying, let's do this, and hoping for the best, right? It's not a good idea. It'll leave shit on the table, and in fact, it'll actually take stuff off the table. So I'm bringing this up again, not because of Wisconsin Assembly Bill 293, but I'm bringing it up because of Marjorie Taylor Greene's introduction of a bill to effectively eliminate the ATF. So obviously it shifts purview and stuff like that under, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, a couple other organizations, and I'm all for it under particular circumstances. The ATF in and of itself is not a good organization. They've never really accomplished anything major. In some cases, you may be able to say that that's been due to funding. The ATF has been severely underfunded to do the things that they're supposed to do. Now, interestingly, we're sitting here dealing with the whole David Chipman being nominated as director of the ATF. I find it curious that all of a sudden we have a Democratic president and we're able to get a budget pushed through where there can be a director of the ATF again. So, without a director of the ATF, there's no way for individuals who have gun rights to be able to apply or file for a reprieval and gain their gun rights back unless they get them back on a state level. Because at a federal level, the only way is a presidential pardon. We all know Joe Biden is not going to be giving any pardons away to anybody who's not a political friend, right? It's just not going to happen. So we just got to focus on what you can do, right? Federal crimes can pretty much not be pardoned by anybody unless you got the money or political friendship. So, it's not a new thing, right? So pardons from the president are usually only held for political friends, and it's not a Democrat or Republican thing. It happened under Trump too, where a federal pardon was a rare thing. I believe one of the few that's politicized, obviously, was Dinesh D'Souza, right? We all know there was no Democrat in the world that was going to pardon Dinesh D'Souza because of what he did, right? I mean, he donated money to the opposite party. It's not going to happen, right? Interestingly enough, it's one of those situations where people who do it all the time don't get prosecuted for it, and Dinesh D'Souza did. So regardless of that whole political process of pardoning, there's no reprieval. So once you have a director of the ATF, though, and that shows there's funding there, you can now actually continue the process of filing through the ATF and getting shit done that way. Now, obviously, Chipman is not going to be pro 2A. He is not going to be offering too many pardons either. And, a right delayed is a right denied, and a right denied is against the Constitution. So, we all know where I stand on that. As a former felon who received a pardon in due time, everybody should be forgiven, depending on what it was. Obviously, certain violent crimes, kitty crimes, stuff like that, I'm not accepting of anybody. You rape a child, I believe you should die. Plain and simple. Most people can't be rehabilitated when it comes to child sexual attraction. So, that being said, I'm all for click, click, bang, bang, end the fucking problem, and move on. Now, another thing that I would like to discuss with you guys is kind of the direction of my channel, right? So, obviously, I continue to ask you guys for feedback. I know there's individuals who continue to watch. About 96% of my viewers are return viewers, and I appreciate that. I think that's awesome. I'm not trying to get famous or anything like that, but you guys are the people who come to watch my content, and I'm curious what it is you guys want to see. I know I've asked before, and I've gotten some replies, and I'm trying to get some of that stuff out to you guys, but I do know that I kind of niched into a certain group of people, and maybe motovlogs isn't exactly what you want to see. It is how I'm going to continue to do my content while I can and while I have decent weather, because I enjoy riding. If I enjoy it, it makes it easier for me to do it, which is why you've also been seeing more and more videos coming out from me. Well, all I got to do is turn on the camera, and then I got to talk to you guys. That's actually pretty amazing. So I've learned to love this time, riding here, and as we go forward, things are gonna continue this way, and hopefully I get better at this stuff for you guys. But I do want input on what I talk about. Stuff that I talk about is usually handpicked by me as I'm getting on the bike. Sometimes I ramble, and then I get myself caught into a topic, and that's what I do. So, like this year, this is off the cuff. This wasn't planned, and I just kind of want to, broach the subject. So, I enjoy the ride. I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy having conversations, apparently with myself, because that's really what I'm doing. Um, and you know, then the conversation and the chit chat down below is also fun. So another thing I do want to request your guys' feedback on is I've been releasing videos now, and I'm kind of planning to continue releasing videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, with obviously having the live stream every Friday night as well. I can kind of do this because I'm not taking too many video, views away, because, well, number one, I don't have a ton of views anyways on my videos, but it's just helping me get the content out there, helping me practice it, and getting that all done. Now, that being said, I'm releasing those videos at 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So I don't know how y'all feel about 10:30 in the morning Central Standard Time. I feel like there's not a lot of other people who are releasing at that time, so it's probably a good thing. There's individuals, say Brandon Herrera releases on a Monday at about noon, pretty much every Monday, right? So for me to release on a Monday at noon, knowing there's good crossover between the people who watch my channel and those who watch his channel, and that's not a, hey, if you watch his channel, you would like my channel. That's just, I know you guys like Brandon Herrera. You like the AK guy, you're going to watch his videos. To be completely honest, if I got my notification bell and I got Brandon's notification bell at the exact same time, I'm probably watching Brandon's video too. So I'm being fair, I'm being honest with you guys. One thing I do want to say, another thing I do want to say is, while I got you on here, Drop It Like It's Scott is dangerously close to 4,000 subscribers. Please, 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 if you are not subscribed to him, head over to the channels section on my YouTube, scroll down to Drop It Like It's Scott, click on that link, go over there and give him a subscribe. The guy is criminally undersubscribed at just about 38 to 3,900 subscribers at this point. He definitely deserves to be a lot higher than that. He creates way better content than I do. He does gun content, which I know you guys love, and I know a good majority of you are probably subscribed to him, but there's probably a few of you who aren't. So do me a huge favor and go ahead and subscribe to him. That would be greatly appreciated, both on my part and his part. If that's not enough incentive for you, helping somebody out, he's also going to plan, I believe there's a separate 4,000 subscriber giveaway that'll be happening after 4,000 subscribers. So get over there, give the guy the sub, give him some thumbs up, share his videos around. Let's get him the subscribers that he deserves. I would appreciate it. He would appreciate it. And that's all I have to say about that.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Another topic that I would like to talk to you guys about too is Clover Tactical, or Clover Tac, I believe, on Instagram, and it's Clover Tactical on YouTube. He does a podcast every Thursday night. They've done a studio episode, which is kind of the nerd session, right? It's where they go through and just whatever, talk nerdy subjects. They just did a promotion and review video. Both myself and Drop It Like It's Scott were on that video. You look it up, you find it. Watch some of his stuff. He's got good content too. He's right around 9,000 subscribers. It's worth checking him out. Obviously, that's one of those situations where I don't really gain anything from you going and doing it. It's the same with Drop It Like It's Scott. I don't gain anything, but there's kind of that good feeling of, sharing somebody else's stuff. I know that being in a particular group or realm of individuals, I wasn't very familiar with Clover Tactical until probably about a year and a half ago, when he did some helping of Fit and Fire to get his channel remonetized, some digging into it. So he is one of those guys who's, maybe lesser known in the general community of watchers, but among creators, he is kind of like, a fairy godfather, I guess you would say. He's got a lot of information. He's got a lot of smarts when it comes to YouTube. And him and his crew over there definitely like to share that information. They want people to be creators. And that's what this is all about. So I have been Tactical Pineapple. This has been Tactical Pineapple Rides. And at the end of the day, folks, keep it two wheels down, shiny side up, and carry your fucking pistols, because they are coming for them.